Hello everyone, Jonathan Casey here with Mercury's Messenger Astrology, here to talk about February 18th, 2020. So today we have the moon, who's moved into the sign of Capricorn, will be transiting Mars while making a square to Black Moon Lilith and Chiron, and a trine to Uranus. Later on in the day, the moon will square Venus. We also have the sun at the final degree of Aquarius, yeah, right? I think it's Aquarius. Or is it moving into Aquarius? We'll have to look at the chart. Oh boy. Anyhow, okay, here we go. The chart. It is moving out of Aquarius. So it was at the last degree of Aquarius, moving into Pisces. Mercury just went retrograde. That's something I mentioned yesterday. So yeah, today's energy, the moon transits over Mars while making a trine to Uranus and a square to Black Moon Lilith and Chiron. So I was saying about the Mars Uranus aspect that something shocking, some kind of action, some kind of, we might be blindsided out of nowhere from something physical, possibly. Hopefully not a car. But yeah, I feel like with the moon transiting over Mars, that might actually be the because the moon feels, right? So we're gonna feel the need to act on something. We're going to feel the transformative. The Pluto's more transformative. Uranus facilitates change. The shocking discomfort that Uranus sends to facilitate change. Uranus brings an uncomfortable feeling, so we need to make the changes to get out of that discomfort. Now, today being the 17th, I kind of had one of those days where beautiful sun outside. It was nice to really get out, and I didn't do much. I went for a long drive back to camp. I didn't even stay at camp very long. I just kind of walked my dogs out on the frozen lake for a little bit, then dropped them off at camp and went for a tea over at a place where I used to work to just say hey to some friends. And I just needed to get out of this house here where I'm at. Just a little bit of stressful energy was here, I guess, and adding to my own stress. Yeah, it kind of felt good to be out, to get out and just be in the sun, to feel that sun again. It kind of felt like spring today, to be honest. It's been a mild winter, and so the mild weather wasn't something new, but the nice, bright, warm sun shining. I feel like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't feel like we get as many sunny days as we used to, and I feel like that's largely with the I don't know if you guys all prescribe to this as I do, but chemtrails, um, the spraying of our skies, these artificial clouds. What's that called? Environmental engineering or whatever. I feel like we don't get as many sunny days as we used to, and it's really nice when we do. It's unfortunate that I feel we don't get enough sun. And usually on the sunny days, you end up seeing frickin' 10 planes out there spraying the sky, and that in the next day or two, we're gonna get snow or rain, and it's gonna all be cloudy again. And anyhow, I'm kind of getting off topic. But yeah, the tomorrow might be a day where hopefully a positive. Taurus is about values. It is about surface Earth kind of changes, and Mars in Capricorn is action in our structure, in our traditions, in our government. Hopefully, things like I'm in Canada, and there's the Wet'suwet'en First Nations who are fighting a pipeline going through their land, and there's a lot of like train blockades and different things going on. A lot of protesters. Let's not use what the media calls them. Let's call them protectors. Are out making a stance and showing their support. And I don't want to use negative words, but they are disrupting the system, and I feel like this disruption is in a good kind of sense. So let's hope that anyhow the Mars in Capricorn here, making that trine and that square, isn't going to be any militarized force coming down on the Wet'suwet'en or the protectors blocking the trains, or they're even going to, I believe tomorrow, be blocking a bridge that is the border crossing from Canada to the States in possibly Niagara Falls area. I'm not really sure. The Rainbow Bridge is the bridge that they're going, and I'm not really sure where that is. But yeah. Yeah, so let's talk about my card reading. So yeah, the sun moving into Pisces. Well, that's not going to be until the 19th. So I guess we'll talk about that then. Anyhow, for the 18th, the cards I drew were the Star card and the Comb. So I decided to go back to the steampunk for today. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I don't feel I've got as much interest in my Santa Muerte deck as I have the steampunk. Maybe it just had a lot to do with even the background that I had. I had like a pirate kind of background. There was a lot of skulls and stuff going on. Who knows? Maybe it's just coincidence. Being the weekend, being a long weekend, being Valentine's Day and Family Day up in Canada. I don't know if everywhere celebrates Family Day like on the Monday here. Um, but anyways, in Canada we do. So anyhow, these are the cards I drew: the star and the comb. So the star has been used by sailors as a guiding system long before technology. Even the three wise men followed the North Star to the birth of Jesus. This card is a symbol of hope that we are on the right path. This card could also be viewed as a symbol of your rising as a public figure, becoming the star. It actually doesn't have to necessarily be public as long as you feel like you've hit the level of success that you aimed for and feeling like a star. I also feel like this card offers a sense of feeling protected, feeling lucky, or even blessed. The comb. The comb card is a symbol of being groomed for a position or promotion. It's time to tidy, I'm missing a P, up your affairs. Appearances are of the utmost importance, and it is time to put your best face forward. It could also be a symbol of sifting through the rubble to find the beauty, what is most important, what is worth more than gold to you. And let's go down here. Come on. I feel like, why isn't this showing up? There we go. Okay, cards in unity. With Mercury having just gone retrograde, I was feeling rather desolate today. Even though our nearest star, the sun, was shining bright with blue skies. I wrote shies. As the day came to an end and all the other stars began to shine, my spirit also started to rise. In the weeks to follow, with Mercury retrograde in Pisces, I feel as though we are getting back in touch with our inner compass and sifting through the garbage to unearth a jewel that we once lost deep within ourselves. I feel as if this retrograde phase is preparing us, grooming us to rise up into the destined position, the place where we will shine as the star that we were born to be. This is only the beginning of a 3-week rub down that will bring us back into the star constellation of Aquarius. This is the journey of the sailor and the tailor becoming their own savior. Our own savior, becoming our, this is about grabbing helm of the ship, which is you, mopping that deck, getting into position, loading those cannons, and becoming the best version of ourselves, being where we need to be, kind of thing. So that's what I feel like. That's the cards I drew for today, and that's my report for the 18th. So thank you very much for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.